was supposed to be the perfect camera angle, but the photographer insisted on directing the trio to move left. At first, it seemed like he was pursuing perfection, but listen closely. The woman thought another photo had been taken. She stepped forward to admire it, but the bald man urgently stopped. Could it be? Hunter didn't dare dwell on it. He quickly brushed aside the weeds under Kate's feet, confirming his worst fear. He immediately confronted the bald man, but the man looked just as shocked, saying in this remote wilderness, he had no idea where the landmine came from, but since stepping on it didn't trigger an explosion, everyone should stay calm. Maybe it's a dud. Yet the moment he finished speaking,
she says they don't save whores.
What?
Hunter didn't explain. Instead, he walked straight to Kate, asking if he wondered why a landmine was here. Then he grabbed a shovel from the woods and plunged it into the soil under their stunned gazes. That's right, I planted this landmine. To his surprise, Hunter admitted it wouldn't explode, but the next moment, it wouldn't have exploded earlier, but now it's different. With the safety pin removed, it could detonate anytime. Kate's smile vanished. Mary begged Hunter to spare him, but seeing Mary still pleading for her lover, Hunter was furious. He then threw the safety pin down the mountain, shouldered his backpack and prepared to leave, leaving the cheating pair stranded, clueless and desperate. Kate urged Mary to leave, as he couldn't hold on much longer, but Mary refused to go, determined to save him. Soon, she found the safety pin downhill, but couldn't reattach it no matter how hard she tried. Just as they were at a loss, a hunter emerged from the distant bushes, puzzled to see. Despite the scorching heat, the man had stood motionless under the sun for 3 hours, convinced the two were hiding something. He pointed his gun at the woman and demanded answers, but she explained. The man had stepped on a landmine, and she was digging the hole, so he could jump in when it exploded, to avoid being blown to bits. The hunter couldn't help but laugh, saying he'd hunted in these mountains for over a decade, and never heard of any landmines here. He used this to blackmail her. If she wanted his help, she'd have to give him something. The hunter leered at her hungrily, his eyes practically bulging. The man quickly offered everything he had, a quarter and a credit card, hoping to settle things peacefully, but the hunter seemed uninterested in this fortune, and tossed it aside. But then a radio crackled to life. The woman's hope flared. She tried to use it to call for help. This time, the hunter made an even more degrading demand. He threw the scarf and told her to crawl after it, then bring it back in her teeth. Humiliating, but she obeyed. Satisfied, the hunter lent her the radio, only for her to realize the person on the other end didn't speak English. Never seen such a despicable hunter. He actually threatened the woman at gunpoint to strip completely, yet her boyfriend stood by, too afraid to act. Then the hunter turned his rifle away. Seizing the chance, the woman fled, but the hunter knew these mountains like the back of his hand, and soon dragged her back, though he'd forgotten his gun in his haste. The landmine was fake after all. Hunter never intended to kill Kate. He just wanted to teach them a lesson. Though he narrowly escaped death, it was already too late. The woman was brutally violated to death. 6 months later, Kate returned as a tourist. Pretending to ask for directions, he entered the hunter's home. "Don't touch my family, or you'll end up like that woman." Kate didn't respond, just turned and walked away. The moment he left, the hunter sent his dog after him, thinking a coward like Kate wasn't worth his bullets. But when the dog returned, it was a lifeless corpse. The hunter grabbed his rifle from the shed, yet Kate strolled out calmly. The rifle had been emptied earlier. He yanked the daughter forward, pressed a gun to her head, forced her to remove her scarf, then tossed it aside, making her crawl like a dog to retrieve it. The hunter watched, heartbroken. This twisted game now starred his child, but for Kate, grieving his lost love, the game had just begun.